Scene script. Have you ever stopped to ponder, what exactly is money? It's a question that might seem simple yet holds a world of complexity within it. Money, in its most basic form, is a universally accepted medium of exchange. It's an agreement among people, a consensus that this object or symbol holds value and can be traded for goods and services. Throughout history, money has taken on various forms. It's been shells, beads, and precious metals in the form of commodity money. It's been documents representing a promise to pay, known as representative money. And in the modern era, it's become fiat money, currency that holds value because a government says it does. Money's role extends beyond just buying and selling. It facilitates trade, fosters economic growth, and serves as a common language that transcends borders and cultures. Money, in its essence, is a simple tool, yet it wields immense power over our lives. To truly grasp the essence of money, we must travel back in time. Picture a world where there's no concept of currency. This was the era of the barter system. Goods were exchanged for goods, services for services, but it was far from perfect. Imagine wanting to trade your cow for a sack of grain, but the grain owner doesn't need a cow. Situations like these led to the search for a universal medium of exchange, and thus, money was born. The earliest form of money was commodity money, items that had value in themselves as well as value in their use as money. Shells, salt, precious metals, and even livestock served this purpose. But these were bulky, difficult to transport, and their value was often subjective and inconsistent. From this chaos emerged the idea of minting coins. Metals like gold and silver were fashioned into coins of standardized weight and purity. The invention of coins was a pivotal moment in the history of money, introducing a tangible, portable, and universally accepted medium of exchange. But even this had its limitations. The heavy weight of large amounts of coins led to the birth of paper money, a more convenient and lightweight solution. Fast forward a few centuries, and we saw the advent of banking. Banks began issuing notes, or IOUs, that could be exchanged for gold or silver from the bank's vault. This was the start of representative money. Eventually, governments took over the issuance of these notes, severing the link between paper money and precious metals, leading to what we now know as fiat money. In the late 20th century, with the explosion of the internet, money took on a new form: electronic. Bank transactions, credit cards, online payments, all became commonplace. And in the 21st century, money evolved yet again with the advent of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, a decentralized digital form of currency. As societies evolved, so did money, adapting to our ever-changing needs. Money does more than just facilitate trade, it shapes societies. Delving into the pages of history, we see how the accumulation of wealth began to form social hierarchies. It's no secret that money, or the desire for it, has been a catalyst for division, creating a chasm between the haves and the have-nots. This disparity, in turn, has shaped political and economic systems, often dictating who holds power and who doesn't. Furthermore, the concept of wealth has left its mark on cultural norms and values across societies. It's created a universal language, a common denominator that transcends borders. It's influenced how we perceive success, how we define happiness, and even how we view ourselves and others. In essence, money has become an integral component of our identities and our societal structures. It's not just a tool for trade, but a symbol, a measure, a motivator, and a divider. Thus, money, in its many forms, has been a driving force behind societal evolution. Yet, beneath the surface, money is much more than a medium of exchange. It's a psychological force that shapes our behavior, our decisions, and even our relationships. Money can motivate us to work harder, dream bigger, and reach higher. But it can also lead us astray, pushing us to prioritize wealth above all else, sometimes at the expense of our health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. The pursuit of wealth can create an imbalance in our life priorities, often leading us down a path of endless striving, never quite satisfied, always chasing the next financial milestone. This is where the ethical implications of wealth accumulation and distribution come into play. Wealth in itself isn't inherently good or bad. It's how we acquire it, how we use it, and how we share it that ultimately define its ethical value. Money, then, is not just a tool, but a reflection of our values, our ambitions, and our very humanity.